Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Washington Youth Soccer's Hall of Fame ceremony. The class of 2019 is representative of volunteers, administrators, coaches, players, and referees who have helped shape soccer in the state of Washington. This class epitomizes an era of dedication that helped develop the opportunities, accessibility, and passion for the game. Our first inductee of the night, Doug Andreessen. Doug was an advocate for the U.S. Youth Soccer's concussion protocol legislation and a chair on the U.S. Soccer Diversity Task Force. He has served as president for what is currently known as Pierce County Soccer Association, Cascadia Adult Soccer League, and Washington Youth Soccer. Debbie Barlow. Debbie played for the Seattle PCI Sharks and won a U.S. Amateur Championship with them in 1980. She served as president for the Washington State Women's Soccer Association and coached Enumclaw and Auburn High School along with Washington Youth Soccer ODP teams. Louie Bond. Louie is a former board member of Bainbridge Island FC and Northwest Sound Youth Soccer Association, where he is still currently coaching. And the 20-plus years of dedication to the growth of youth soccer, Bond has won Washington Youth Soccer's Volunteer Administrator and Competitive Coach of the Year awards. Michell French. Michelle played for the U.S. Women's National Team and represented the United States at the Olympic Games in 2000. She has been an active coach with the U.S. Soccer Youth Team since 2005 and is currently the assistant coach for the U.S. Women's National Team. French is also the head coach of the University of Portland's Women's Soccer Program. John Duggan. John coached the first Washington Youth Soccer team to win a regional championship with the boys' 16 North Point Royals in 1976. Additionally, he coached the University of Puget Sound's men team throughout the 80s. John passed away in 2004 and is being represented tonight by son, John Patrick Duggan. Peter Fewing. Peter has coached the Seattle University men's program for 25 years. He has seen the program to the NAIA and NCAA championships, earning 2 National Coach of the Year awards along the way. Peter also played with FC Seattle Storm. Booth Gardner. Booth was the 19th governor of the state of Washington. He founded, sponsored, and coached the Tacoma Kozars. Additionally, he was the owner of the Tacoma Tides. Gardner passed away in 2013. He is represented tonight by Doug Gardner. Leslie Gallor. Leslie spent the last 25 years as the head coach at the University of Washington women's soccer program, where she led them to a Pac-10 championship in 2000 and was voted National Coach of the Year. She recently finished serving as the president of the United Coaches and has participated as Washington Youth Soccer ODP coach. Coleen Hacker. Coleen led the Pacific Lutheran University women's soccer program to an NAIA national championship in 1988, 1989, and 1991. PLU's first national championship in 1988 marked the first time that a woman head coach led a collegiate soccer team to a national title. She was voted National Coach of the Year 3 times and recently received United Soccer Coaches Merit Award. Chris Henderson. Chris is a former U.S. men's national team player. He represented the United States at the Olympic Games in 1992 before going on to win the MLS Cup in 2000 with the Kansas City Wizards and the MLS Supporters Shield in 2001 with the Miami Fusion. Chris is currently the sporting director at Seattle Sounders FC. Dick Henderson. Dick coached at Cascade High School, Archbishop Murphy, and H&L North County. He led boys teams to state championships in 1989 and 2002, and the girls teams in 2006 and 2009. Sandra Hunt. Sandra helped pave the way for female officiating in the United States. She officiated at the 1999 and 2003 FIFA Women's World Cups and the 2000 Olympic Games. Hunt went on to become one of the first two women to officiate an MLS match in 1998. She now serves as a referee, assessor, and coordinator across the country. Bill Hermey. Bill founded the Everett Puget Sound Bigfoot Team and Crossfire Sports Foundation. He served on the Lake Washington Youth Soccer Association Board and recently finished serving 8 years on the Washington Youth Soccer Board of Directors. Casey Keller. Casey played for the U.S. men's national team and is only one of 3 men named to 4 FIFA World Cup rosters. He was named U.S. Athlete of the Year in 1997, 1999, and 2005. Keller played his club career in the Premier League, La Liga, and Major League Soccer. Cliff McCrath. Cliff coached the Seattle Pacific University to 5 NCAA national championships and 5 runner-up finishes, leading him to win National Coach of the Year award. He also founded and was the commissioner for the Northwest Collegiate Soccer Conference. Fred Mendoza. Fred served as legal counsel for the Seattle Sounders and Washington Youth Soccer. He was a chair for the Public Stadium Authority Board, coached at Highline High School, and in the Highline Youth Soccer Association. Fran O'Brien. Fran played for the Tacoma Stars and FC Seattle Storm, winning a regional championship in 1987 and a Western Soccer League championship in 1998. He went on to coach the Tacoma Tide and Pacific Northwest Soccer Club. Mark Peterson. Mark played for the original North American Soccer League Seattle Sounders, winning the 1980 Rookie of the Year and 1982 Player of the Year. Additionally, he played for the U.S. men's national team, Tacoma Stars, and Norpoint Royals. He passed away in 2011 and is represented tonight by his 3 sons, Justin, Christopher, and Daniel. Walter Schmetzer. Walter co-founded Seattle Youth Soccer Association. He coached the Lake City Hawks, Bobcats, and at Ingram High School, become a 7-time state cup champion. Walter could not be here, but is represented tonight by his son, Walter Schmetzer Jr. Mark Schuer. Mark played for the University of Washington, FC Seattle Storm, and Norpoint Royals, winning the first Washington State Regional Championship with them in 1976. He went on to coach at Crossfire Premier and serve on the Washington Youth Soccer Board. Ray Smith. Ray was the president of Tacoma-Pierce County Youth Soccer Association and won their Outstanding Service Award. He coached the Lively Market Crusaders and Vista Vikings, leading them to a 1973 Boys U17 State Championship. Ray passed away in 2017 and is represented tonight by his son, Steve Smith. Denne Vaughn. Denne played in the NASL before becoming the assistant coach at Fort Steilacoom College. Additionally, he coached and refereed in the Tacoma area, serving youth players. He also served on the Washington Youth Soccer Board of Directors. Gary Wright. Gary has spent time as Senior VP of Sounders FC, winning an MLS Executive of the Year award along the way. He has also served on the Ray Foundation Board of Directors. Hope Solo. Hope played for the U.S. Women's National Team. She was named Athlete of the Year in 2009 and won the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2015. She represented the United States at the Olympic Games in 2008 and 2012. And Hope also played for the Seattle Reign and the University of Washington. Hope Solo was unfortunately unable to attend tonight. George Whitey Craigs. George, usually known on the field as Whitey, was a USSF national referee. He officiated in the North American Soccer League and NCAA, amongst others. He was an assessor, coordinator, and treasurer for the Washington State Referee Association. Whitey passed away in 2017. Unfortunately, his family was unable to attend tonight. Jeff Duggan. Jeff played for the U.S. men's national team and represented the United States at the Olympic Games in 1984. He won the NASL championship and was awarded Rookie of the Year in 1980. He added a second championship in 1982 and ended his career with FC Seattle Storm. Jeff was unable to attend tonight. Helga Grosch. Helga, alongside husband Carl, co-founded Washington Youth Soccer. She went on to be the historian and secretary for Washington Youth Soccer. Helga could not be here with us tonight. Alan Hinton. Alan coached the NASL Seattle Sounders, winning the NASL Coach of the Year award during that time. He co-founded the Seattle Sounders team that competed in the A-League and the Crossfire Sounders, whom he also coached. Ted Stiles. Ted helped grow soccer in the Spokane area, providing legal counsel and co-founding Spokane Shadow. He could not be here tonight, but is represented by his granddaughters, Sarah Calkins and Kylie Stiles. Jeff Stock. Jeff played for the U.S. Youth National Team, North Point Royals, Tacoma Stars, and Seattle Sounders. He also played for FC Seattle Storm and eventually joined their staff as an assistant coach. He is being represented tonight by his son, Jeff Stock Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Washington Youth Soccer Hall of Fame class of 2019. Washington Youth Soccer Elite Player Development Program is designed as the training ground for Washington's most elite players on both the western and eastern side of the state. These players are hand-selected by a highly qualified coaching staff to represent the state at our regional and national events. Last month, these teams competed at the ODP West Championships Regional Tournament, showcasing their skill and ability to compete with the best in the West. Throughout the year, these teams will continue to practice together in order to create an advanced learning environment, promote a positive soccer culture, and produce players from all backgrounds capable of competing at the highest levels. Fans, let's hear it one more time for the Washington Youth Soccer's Elite Player Development Program.